What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. And I'm doing my reaction to Kansas State beating TCU. This was a back and forth matchup, and Kansas State avenged their loss early on in the season that they took from TCU and beat undefeated TCU. And I'm gonna read the stats for the game. Like I said, Kansas State won 31-28. Like I said, the game went into overtime, and Kansas State had a huge goal line stop against TCU, and that kind of shifted the momentum. And Kansas State was able to get the ball back, and they got in field goal position and won the game off a field goal. Will Howard, he had a good day. He threw for 199 yards for 2 touchdowns. Like I said, he's a guy, he could pass the ball a little bit better than Adrian Martinez, and he definitely had some key passes that he connected on in this matchup. He connected with Phillip Brooks. He had 48 yards. Ben Sinnott, he had 32 yards receiving, but he had a touchdown. Like I said, the stats don't really jump off the page, too much in this game, but Kansas State was able to get the victory. I mean, Malik knows he had 48 yards on the ground. Like I said, the stats ain't not going to really jump out at you, but nevertheless, Kansas State fought all the way to the end. I'm reading TCU stats. Max Duggan, he had a great day passing. He threw for 251 yards and a touchdown. Condre Miller had a good day. He had 82 yards on the ground with a touchdown. And then, of course, Max Duggan, he really had a good day on the ground running. He had 110 yards rushing with a touchdown. So Max Duggan is a phenomenal quarterback. He was banged up this game. He got really, really hurt, and but he fought all the way to the end and put them in good position to win this matchup. That goal line stop for Kansas State, kind of shifted momentum. And like I said, Kansas State got the ball and was able to put themselves in a position to win the game. Savion Williams, he only had 6 yards. Quentin Johnston had 139 yards receiving. The only person on the receiving side that was able to get a touchdown was Tay Barber. He had 26 yards and a touchdown. Like I said, this game, for the most part, was a defensive game until, late, in the second half and everything. They was able to, both teams' offense was able to show out. And Kansas State had the lead at one point. I think they had like an 11-point lead. But TCU was able to continue to come back and fight back to the end. And like I said, a lot of things happened in the game. Kansas State muffed that punt and shifted momentum for TCU to get back in the game. TCU had some fumbles in this game, and one play, Max Duggan threw the ball, and Kansas State was able to force the ball out, like I said, causing fumbles and stuff like that. So, like I said, it was a defensive game at first, but like I said, Kansas State fought all the way to the end, and we'll read off the team stats. Let's see. Yeah. Identical total offense for both teams. TCU was able to get 551 yards of total offense. Like I said, 251 through the air and 218 on the ground rushing. TCU was averaging 5.8 yards a rush, so that's really good. TCU could run the ball when they wanted to. Kansas State was able to get 553 total yards of offense. They was able to get 199 passing and 205 rushing. So both teams were looking identical out there as far as, production, guys. Like I said, identical total yards of offense. Kansas State was able to get 4.6 yards of rush. So like I said, both teams was able to rush the ball. Just TCU had a little bit better rush per average. But I think with turn the game around, maybe if TCU didn't, have costly fumbles and stuff like that, Max Duggan threw an interception, maybe TCU would have won this game. But Kansas State fought all the way to the end, and like I said, avenged their loss and are the current Big 12 champions, and deservingly so. They fought to the end, and they did a good job. How far does TCU fall? In my personal opinion, I think they're still going to be in the playoff. I think Ohio State is going to be in, so maybe TCU is going to probably switch spots to probably be number 4, because after all, they only have this one loss. It was a close loss, so they're probably going to be number 4, Ohio State number 3, Michigan number 2, if Michigan wins tonight, and Georgia number 1 if Georgia wins, But that's just my opinion. You know, I would like for my Tide to get in there, but to be honest, I don't know what Tide team. If we were to get in there, I don't know what to expect from my team. You know, defensively, we've been playing really, really bad these last couple of games, allowing too much rushing yards, and I just don't know what the mindset set of this team right now. You know, we got some problems going on right now, so I feel like hopefully we get us a good bowl game and go on. But like I said, hats off to Kansas State for winning this game. TCU, y'all keep y'all head up. I think, like I said, y'all still be there. And interesting year of football, man. That's why I love this sport. But that's all I have for the video. And guys, if you haven't, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll Tide.